Good morning, friends. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I've been kind of absent the past couple of weeks, but life has been crazy trying to get adjusted to going back to classes and then, of course, work too. I just wanted to show you that I did a tofu scramble this morning, which was actually pretty good. The recipe called for like a cashew cream, and so I tried making that, and it definitely made it more like eggy rather than like tofu-y, which was nice. And then I just did like an English muffin with it and an apple to try to get that fruit in. And so that is pretty much breakfast. I did, of course, have my coffee, and I don't work today, so that is nice. I am gonna try to actually get some stuff done. So as you saw, I have finished breakfast, and I definitely have some cleaning up to do, like washing dishes and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do like a small workout, I think, this morning. But the gym at my grad school actually has like a group fitness thing that I think I'm gonna try to go to tonight. I'm like debating, like part of me is just so like, no, I don't want to, but I've been really trying to aim for trying to get more like exercising that's not like being active with like the kids and like not just like the walking around everywhere. So I am trying to start working on that. Apparently, like if you guys like at home fitness, apparently Netflix has a lot of at home fitness videos. I tried one of them yesterday, and man, it was awesome. So I like am definitely feeling it today with that. Um so I am actually thinking I'm gonna do one of those this morning, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do more like a yoga one, or either one that's more like, not as focused on like, abs or anything like that. The one I did yesterday, like I thought it was more like gonna be like cardio and stuff, and then it turned out to be kind of more focused on like a little bit of everything where it was high intensity. So, which like my mom does like, you know, a, she goes to like a gym type thing like that where it's like, very like high intense, and like each class focuses on certain types of the body. And so I am honestly just trying to like convince myself to work on some schoolwork. I want to try to do like an exercise. I plan to have lunch here, and then I plan to go on campus after that, because I want to try to like just kind of get some stuff done, and also just try to like, just not like, there's no need to like get up and go. Like normally I'm like all about that, but honestly, I don't get a day off all the time from work, so I kind of feel like, let's enjoy it. So I will see you guys in a little bit for lunch, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, it is a little early for lunch. It's 11:18, but I am just feeling like I am ready to head on campus, so I might even just take my lunch with me, but I was like determined to go ahead and like have a lunch already ready for me, because I did not want to be buying any food on campus, because sometimes when I feel like just like I got so much going on, I just start to feel really like antsy and feel like I gotta buy something and just don't feel like I have the time. So I actually went ahead and prepped some temp last night, and I marinated it in this spicy chipotle squeeze sauce. I love this stuff. It is everything. I put it on like, veggie burgers and just like anything like that, or like when I get like vegan chicken burgers, I put them on that. It is so good. And it's just a very simple sauce. 1 tablespoon is like 60 calories. I mean, so it's really not that bad. But I personally love it. I'm definitely gonna have to get more of it when I am out of it. I was really trying to come up with some more ways to marinate Tim, because as much as I love it with no flavor in, I like feel like the main way I like do flavor Tim is using like peanut sauces and like more like Asian dishes, and I kind of was like, I gotta figure out some other ways to do this. And so I thought about the chipotle sauce, and so it's been sitting in the bag overnight, and so we are gonna put it in the pan to go ahead and cook. Depending on how this is, I might even go ahead and use this for the other. I have a whole nother thing of Temp as well, so I might even end up just using it for the others too, because I've been like really more of like a buffalo hot sauce kind of thing. I actually got some wraps at the grocery store so that I could hopefully do that, and so I am definitely excited to see how this tastes. I did like, I think like 3 or 4 tablespoons. I honestly don't fully remember how many tablespoons. Probably should have written that down. But it just seemed like 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons wasn't going to be enough. So I tried to at least do 3. Just to make sure it really soaked in the sauce. And so I'm like literally like, I don't plan to do like a big deal lunch. I don't tend to even like to eat a lot for lunch. I like to just kind of do simple lunches. I mean, most days I'm usually eating a protein bar for lunch. So my plan is probably just to have the wrap and that's it. Especially because I'm going to probably like cut up some vegetables to add to the wrap and also add in some vegan cheese. And so honestly, that'll probably be it. And then I'll probably pack like 1 or 2 snacks just in case. But also, you know, I'll have dinner in a little while. So yeah, I mainly want to be focusing on drinking lots of water. I feel like I don't drink as much water when I am just like at home. So I am just chilling right now. I am trying to focus on doing schoolwork, but it is so hard. I feel like it is hard sometimes when I'm just in my apartment to even like want to work on schoolwork, but that's how it is sometimes. So I am just gonna let this cook, and it's like crazy because it's only like 11:22, and I feel like I should, like, I don't really need to eat yet, but like I don't know. I feel like ready to just go ahead and like cook it. So yeah. So I'm gonna do this, and I will see you guys when I like put the wrap together. Here is the wrap. I am working on trying to melt the cheese a little bit, but I cut up what was left of the red bell pepper and just threw that in there with a couple of pieces of the Tim, and I might just put some like hot sauce on top of it for flavoring, because I am not sure yet if I like am gonna want some sauce or not. As you can see, it kind of doesn't, it's coming out here and there, but that's okay. I don't plan to eat anything else besides this, and then I'll just take, have dinner in a little while. I feel like this is going to be very filling. I've been trying to make sure to have more protein throughout the day, and because I feel like I'm not always doing that, and I know like sometimes when I have a protein bar for lunch, I don't feel very full, so I definitely have to pick the right protein bars to make me feel full. Hey guys, I am back. It is ready, and so I'm gonna take a bite of it before I add anything to it first. Mm. Mm. It's very good, but I do think I want to add a little bit of this hot sauce. So this is the Texas Pete sauteed garlic hot sauce. My sister got me into this. My sister loves hot sauces, and I have definitely been all about a little bit of hot sauce. So I am trying to get some work done, but I just cannot focus in my apartment for some reason. So some days I'm like really good at like getting myself to focus, and then other days it just doesn't happen. So I'm probably, after I eat, I'm gonna get my stuff together and take my dinner with me and head over to campus so that I can go ahead and start thinking about getting schoolwork done, because I don't like not being able to get anything done. I've been trying to figure out ways to use up the vegetables I have, because I have like some bell peppers and then tomatoes, but like the little baby tomatoes, which I love those for certain recipes, especially to go on top of a pizza. I'm thinking tomorrow night I will probably do some sort of pizza, because I still have like, I have a ton of mozzarella, vegan mozzarella cheese. I have you know, the canned tomato sauce. So I'm thinking that's a good thing to use up. So I would like to try to start doing that. I definitely put way too many bell peppers in here, because those missing carbs are, you either get the really small ones, or either you get like the gigantic ones, and I like to get the small versions because then it kind of saves me a little bit of calories, and I don't know. I usually try to go for the ones that are a little bit healthier, whether it's the carb balance or whether it's like, personally, I really love like the ones that are like spinach based or whatever, but I could not find any of those, and I did not want the cauliflower based one because I was a little like, not sure if I'm gonna like that. So I went ahead and got the carb balance ones, but those are still good. I'm dying to know if work is open tomorrow or not. I mean, the weather is nice now. It's not raining anymore, so we'll see. We've just been having some power issues and some issues with the heat, so I don't know if like that's part of the problem or not. I think I'm gonna finish this up. Then I will see you guys in a little bit. I made like homemade tomato soup for dinner, and I actually still have some like rolls left over from the holidays, and they're just ones you put in the oven or the microwave, I mean, and then they're ready to go. So I'm probably gonna do that for my dinner for tonight before class. So I have been trying this new app called MM Plus, and I'm trying it out. I ordered a food scale to try to like kind of like measure out my food better, but right now I'm just kind of measuring it out before I actually cook it. I noticed that this week I'm not stressing as much about it because my food scale's not even here yet anyways, and so it's more like I just this week I'm just trying to get used to like using the app and everything. But it's kind of crazy because you realize that certain things you thought would be like a lot easier to do, like, or like keep track of, they're like, you were actually like eating more of it than, like, I'm noticing that certain things have a lot more carbs in it than like I thought they would and stuff like that. So my goal is really to try to do exercise. Make sure that's not like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if anything I said made sense, but I will see you guys soon. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna try to get some work done once I finish eating. So, bye. Alright, so I am just gonna show you what I'm having for dinner before I, like, you know, head out. Because knowing myself, I will get to like having dinner and totally forget to film, and I do not want to do that. So my mom brought me these artisan dinner rolls that I had left at home when I went for the holidays, and so I'm gonna have one of these because I made tomato soup for my dinners for like classes, because that's kind of like how I do it, is I try to have like whatever I'm gonna eat on like the nights that I like, I'll eat something else usually on the nights where I don't have class, but then on the nights where I do have class, I try to like prepare something that is just like for those nights. And so I'm gonna have these. Honestly, these will probably get eaten on the other nights too. They're just so good. I like them because they were very like, you know, satisfying. They basically are just like one individual roll, and you literally only have to put them in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. So that's like nice and quick. And there's a microwave where I have to go for class, so I can like literally just heat it up real fast and dip it in my tomato soup, which I thought just sounded so awesome. But you can also put them in the oven too. And so I had found these at Wegmans, but I'm sure you can find them at other places. And so I'm going to take one of these. I am definitely going to like take a picture to remind myself, or like make a sticky note to remind myself how long to cook them for, because funny story, I actually forgot how long they were supposed to cook for and almost started a fire at Christmas time. So yeah, woo, how fun. But you know what? Life happens. Everything is safe. So, anyways, that is the artisan rolls. And they're also gluten-free for my gluten-free people out there. And so, that is always great. And now we're just going to get the tomato soup out. We got the tomato soup. And we are gonna just figure out the maneuvering for putting that. So the recipe did not give me any kind of idea of like how much is like 1 cup and all that. So I am just gonna like put some in a container and like try to measure it by like, you know, 1.5 cup or 1 cup. But like I do wish there had been some sort of like basic like, hey, like, this is how much 1 serving is or whatever, because I like that. And it also just helps me make sure I'm, like, not overeating. So this is the container that I have. I feel like this is probably gonna be good enough. I don't really have any other containers, I feel like, that are like gonna be good enough for soup. And my plan is to probably only have about like 1 cup or 1.5 cups of the soup. So like my whole goal is to make sure that it does last me for, you know, about like those 3 days. And so I am gonna do that. Gotta get a spoon out. But this is what the soup looks like. Hopefully you can see that. It, like, I feel like it looks a little like icky right now, but I did burn a couple of like the onions somehow. But I've had this recipe before. Honestly, it's so like, I love that, like, you really taste like the tomato flavor of the tomato soup. And so I am trying to I was craving a soup last week because it was just so gross outside, and I was like, I am ready for some sort of like actual like soup recipe. So I am definitely ready for, all right, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna do 1.5 cups of the soup, and then we'll have the artisan roll. I think that should make enough for, I think 1.5 cups should probably make enough for all 3 days. If not, maybe another day. The one thing I'm a little nervous for about the soup is if it's going to taste a little burnt or not. But I really tried to, we'll see. And then I of course have my artisan roll, and so the only other thing I normally put in my like meal is the like, it's like a bubbly caffeinated, and then I also like to do, sorry I'm moving around so much, I'm just trying to get this together. I also have been trying to work on going through these, but honestly I am debating on if I want to take it or not. I don't know. I am kind of thinking I'm not going to, and then like one thing I noticed, like I'm thinking I'm not going to, I mean, and then I'll just like probably focus more on just like the soup and the artisan roll and the bubbly, and then of course I just take my regular water bottle too. Alright, so this week we have citrus cherry for bubbly caffeinated. I wanted to try this flavor. I had never had this flavor. It's actually really good. So I am going to do that. And then really the only other thing, so I am planning on probably trying to go to this workout class that's at 4 o'clock. So that's really the only other thing. I am planning on packing, my plan is to pack this like that like liquid hydration or liquid IV, blah. My gosh. But I really like that, and I was like kind of like keeping in mind that I might want that after doing that particular fitness class, because I feel like that's gonna be very intense for me after like not being someone who's worked out a lot. Honestly, even just that thing I did on Netflix yesterday was a lot for me, and I ended up taking a nap after I like took a shower. So I've been like, it's definitely been like trying to get used to exercising. I like just did some yoga this morning, and it just like, even though I like am in even though I'm in good shape and I am like exercising, like in the sense of I'm walking a lot and I work with kids, so it's like I'm active like all the time, I am not like, there are definitely, I'm realizing that I really should try to exercise more. But yeah, that is pretty much it. The liquid hydration flavor I'm using right now is strawberry. I don't use it all the time. I prefer, like, summer is when I really love the liquid hydration, but I also am finding that because I am, like, not used to exercising all the time, sometimes I'm needing that, like, you know, electrolyte, and so that's part of why I'm taking it for after the workout. And so really the only other thing to do is just pack any other like essentials, and of course get a water bottle because I always gotta have some water. And so I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!